Welcome, seventh graders. I know many of you were able to join this morning. Some of you were not, and so I'm going to go over a couple of things that you may have missed. All right, so my name is Mr. Scott, and I am teaching at Jefferson Junior Senior High School for the seventh year, kind of. This is all remote learning, so it's kind of different. I taught 1 year at Wheat Ridge 5A and the last 5 at Jefferson in the classroom, but since they merged, I count them together, and this is my 7th year. I coach basketball. That's why I've got my basketball shirt on. I love sports, and so that's why I've got my Saints hat on. I love being a Jefferson Saint, and I think you will too. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the information you need to know. I'm going to kind of hide from here, show you my screen so that you can see all that you need to see. All right, so start screen sharing. All right, we're gonna jump first to Google Classroom. All right, so inside of Google Classroom, many of you have already joined, which is awesome. I'll show you a couple of things that you need for class. So I'll start off in the stream, and this is where you'll see the join code. So this code right here is what you'll need to type in to join Google Classroom. When you're in Google Classroom, you'll see all of the work that you have. A lot of times it'll show up in the stream, and this is where you'll find just everything I've posted, and it's not organized all that well, but you will also see announcements like the launch meeting Zoom that I had to push out this morning since some of the links were not working. I want you to spend most of your time up in the classwork section. In the classwork section, you'll see remote week 1 welcome, all right? So in there, you'll see the remote learning slides that I have for you that kind of go over a lot of the logins, and I'll go over them in a second. You have today's attendance tracker, 9 of the 12 of you who are already in. I need about 20 more. So we got about 30 people in class, so I'm hoping this helps you guys out. And then a survey for you guys to take for the counselors. All right, Wednesday we'll be hitting policies, procedures, and guidelines. You'll get to read through all of these. It's safe to tell with the number, the Title IX, which talks about like how you respect each other in the class, what it means to be a saint, which we'll go over again on Wednesday, and then code of conduct, disciplinary guidelines. I'm going to have you guys read those on Wednesday, so don't worry about them right now. Let's jump into our remote learning 2020 welcome slides. So these slides contain important information about how school will look this year, as well as the daily lessons for your first unit in English 7. All right, so first off, we'll go to the second slide. This has all of our links. If you need to get into Google Classroom, you can click the link right there. If you're like, oh crap, it's 8 o'clock and it's Monday, I need to Zoom, how do I get there? You can click this link. If you already have Zoom downloaded on your phone or on your Chromebook, you can use these codes to get in as well. And if you're like, oh, I haven't gotten into Google Classroom yet, and Mr. Scott showed that code, but I don't remember it, it's right here as well. From there, you'll see your day step-by-step. All right, step 1, go to Google Classroom. Step 2, look at the stream or the classwork tabs. Scroll back in the video if you're like, what's stream, what's classwork, because I talked about that briefly. And then do the attendance tracker. I'll show you guys the attendance tracker in a couple minutes. All right, and then finally, you'll see the lesson slide, and you'll go from there. I'll get to that in a minute. And then you'll go get to work. A lot of our work is going to be in Edgenuity, and I'm going to cover that by Friday. Now, if you're like, well, I got questions already, how do I contact Mr. Scott? Well, inside this slideshow, you'll see email, text, Zoom. If you do choose to Zoom, please be patient because I might have another class going on, because that's the Zooms for when we aren't necessarily meeting all together. And then you can always text me. It might take me a couple minutes to text back, but if you text me, please put your name and what class period you're in. This we'll watch together on Friday. It's all about your experience for Edgenuity. as we do that together, what we call that is synchronous learning. That's us all together. This is a brief explanation of that. But a lot of times, like on Wednesday, you're going to be doing tasks on your own. So you're going to look through that information and do a scavenger hunt all on your own. So it's asynchronous. We'll skip down to slide 10. This is where there's another link for Zoom. There's the bell schedule. You can see down there and see, okay, so, well, hold up. I'm remote learning. Why would I need a bell schedule? Well, that's because you have several different classes and they are going to need to have Zoom meetings, and we didn't want them to overlap. And so today we're going over our overview, schedule, routines, and then the counseling form. That way you can be on the right track. So back to Google Classroom, the counseling surveys right here that you need to do. Attendance trackers right here. And I'm going to click on this so that you can see what it looks like. Basically, all I am asking is for your full name, today's date, time. Click on this, just showing you did work. And then all these questions are looking for answers that maybe you emailed me already, because you got the email. I'll show you the email. You got this email back last Wednesday, but maybe you didn't get that email. And so instead of replying to this email, you can just answer in here and get this form done. Once you're done, please text me. This is my Google voice number with your name, number, and that you're done. That way I can save your number and be in good communication with you. All right, so let's go back to this email. All right, so this has all of the links that I've been showing you. This Zoom link, I'm not positive if it works. And so I would prefer if you guys use the second Zoom link. All right, all of the other information is still the same. I'm gonna send us over to my website. All right, so this is another place. So if you go to Jefferson Junior Senior High School, you Google that, you'll find our school's website. And then you go over to the staff page and you find my name, Brendan Scott, and you'll see that I teach ELA 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, all remotely. All right, so that's why I've got to have pretty firm office hours. That's 11:30 to 12:30, and then on Fridays from 1 to 1:30. And then you can email me. This is my email, just another way to contact me. It's same as the this right here. So it's just multiple ways to like show you the same information. All right, so let's go back to the website. You'll see your schedule. All right, so if you are in 7th grade, because I'm talking to my 7th graders right now, you are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, first period. You're like, but when does first period take place? Well, scroll down to the bell period. It's 8 to 9:30, 8 to 9:30, and 9:25 to 10:05. All right, so classes are a little bit different on Fridays. All right, so you can use this as your go-to to see what the schedule looks like. All right, from there, I'm going to stop screen sharing, come back, show my face again, and say, hey, I'm super excited to see you. Missed seeing several of you this morning, but we'll keep on being in contact. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. And if you have any questions, just remember to either text me, email me. Communication is key to making sure this works. Hope you guys do well.